Hello, everybody all over the world.
Yes.
We are very happy to be invited to participate in this worldwide workshop. And I want to shortly introduce our team, which you can read the names on the screen. And we are 8 participants representing six different professions. I'm afraid we have quite short time, so I will need these my memory papers to look at, so I won't be looking you into your eyes. Unsure about where this workshop would take us, we're quite fast focused on the communication issues, clearly an urgent matter in Stockholm. Point of departure, that is where we start. Growing cities, increasing human diversity. Each day Stockholm grows by 2 busloads. This generates a tough situation. The everyday moving of people from one place to another in different directions generates an unsustainable traffic situation. A new approach is necessary, avoiding a total collapse on the roads in and out of Stockholm, not to mention the environmental and ecological matters. This demands easy movement and communication, which requires improved public transport. Now it's this challenges and needs slide. And how come we got into this situation? As many principals and operators are working by their own agenda, there will not be any overall view. The means of transportation stay the same as improvements call for major investment, hard to realize without a common approach. It is necessary to find ways to spread out traffic by strategic coordination, routes, frequency, connections. To attract public transport demands high accessibility, that is close by stops, frequent departures, and smooth changes. This leads us to the node. Next slide, please. The node is a place connecting different means of public transport. As you can see on the map, Stockholm Centre consists of 12 islands. All kinds of traffic, including thoroughfare, has to pass over the few connecting bridges. The tube and the suburban trains, of course, go partly under earth. With the increasing amount of travelers, it is necessary to find multiple routes and several crossings. This invites the reuse of waterways, as in old days, when madams would row you over Stockholm waters, as the traghetti is still crossing the canals of Venice. And of course, routes on water like the Venetian Vaporetti would make Stockholm live up to the naming Venice of North. Instead of a slimming waste, we would need a rake of multiple crossings accessible for pedestrians and bikers. And next slide, please. The attractivity to use of this broad variety of public transportation requires high accessibility. That means easy to reach, frequent departures, well-planned routes and stops, and not at least a common fare tariff. The necessary changes between different routes or transportation means demand synchronized planning and, due to the climate, sheltered place to stay in between. We call it a node. The node is a place for changing, switching, waiting, meeting on your way to or from between places. The node will offer you a choice of different communications, but also possibility for virtual connection. The node is where you get your tickets, plan your route, etc. In the node, you will easily find your way to the stop, to a connecting line, either by human service, clear information, or logical, intuitive ways. The node will be where you take a bite, make a call, use the restroom, and meet up with people. You might need to load up your phone, your pad, or get some cash. You might just need to relax, get inspired. And next slide, please. The node must be accessible for all. Passengers with different needs, passengers with baggage, prams, bikes, wheelchairs, and not too much money. The actual situation with hindering gates, controlling the passengers' tickets, can be seen as a provocation, not trusting passengers' paying will. Would a free ride at all time or at specific times attract the use of public transport? At least would the use of the same fare overall surely make changes between different kinds of transport easier. This leads to an important discussion how the control of fares can be facilitated, influencing the spatial design and thereby the flow and smoothness of the journey. The need to parkour over the gates will no longer be necessary. And next slide, please. The node is for all, as a different means of transport should be as well. The possibility to bring your bike or using a wheelchair should be as easy as bringing your pram or baby carrier. The use of bicycle is a winning concept and should be encouraged by easier access. The more alternatives there are, the smoother the traffic situation. This is a huge environmental issue. And now this slide on. This is Malmö. Spending much time daily on the move, waiting, traveling, this time must be well spent. The node offers contemplation, inspiration, and encourages your imagination just while you wait for the next car. Inspires travel in your mind. The node is the next bit, this one. The node will be the spot in middle of all movement, steady, calm, and alive around the clock. A pulsating meeting point, a safe place, an extended public space.
2 minutes.
The development of such a place, a node, needs contribution to the different actors. It demands an interdisciplinary approach. The node is a crucial element in future public transports and city planning and will be a major design challenge. We have not gone so far to even think of the design in our group. These couple of hours we are focused on defining some of the crucial factors in this complex matter. It is most urgent in Stockholm and probably elsewhere to solve the communication issues, a true interdisciplinary challenge. So, finally, on behalf of our group, Stockholm Group, I would thank you for initiating such a workshop. It has inspired to future interdisciplinary approaches, and we hope it will in a wider perspective as well. Bye from us.